Hey guys, HW here. You wouldn't believe where I am at the moment. Let me turn the camera around and give you a clue. That's right, I'm in beautiful Singapore for Chinese New Year. And as you can see, there's a bloody crap load of people around trying to get themselves a picture next to the Singapore line. There's the Marina Bay Sands in the background over there. I was staying over there earlier in the week for a conference, and I'll punch in the video now of where I stayed over there, and then we'll get back to having a little walk around this promenade here next to Marina Bay. Hey guys, staying at the Marina Bay Sands for work. No, I haven't stumped up the cash myself. Work's paying for it. I wouldn't necessarily pick this place to stay. It's quite expensive. But let's give you a little room tour while I'm here in Singapore. There's a mirror on the side here, but I don't want to film myself, so I'll try to avoid it. I'm just going into the bathroom here. Let me put the camera down so I don't get myself in the mirror. Here's the shower. Nice little bathrobe to get into after HW gets out of the shower. Nice big shower area. And there's the wash closet in there. On it, it's got toothbrush kits, shampoos, sewing kits, the whole works. Plenty of cupboards in here. The obligatory safe and hairdryer and all the rest of it. Here's a clothes closet, which I've already packed all my clothes away in there. A little coffee making facility here, and it's got a bar fridge stocked with a couple of waters and a few assorted soft drinks. Got a massive plasma screen on the wall. I think that's about what is that? It's at least a 65-inch. It might be a little bit bigger than that even. I think this is just a standard room, so I've got twin beds, but it's just me staying in the room. I think because of COVID, they got everybody in their own room, which is nice. And it's got a nice little desk here. I've got my computer set up and my phones. And what's nice about this room is that it also has a balcony off it. So let me give you a quick look at the balcony. It's got automatic curtains here. There we go, the curtains automatically open. Get the door open. Walk out into the delightful equatorial heat of Singapore. It's pretty much 30 degrees every day. Pardon my clothes hanging off the chair there, by the way, too. So here's the view I've got out the back of the Marina Sands. There's the gardens by the bay over there. There's more of it there. Oh, look at those cruise ships there. Didn't notice them yesterday. And then back this way, what do they call that? Is that like the Singapore Eye or something, that Ferris wheel there? I'm currently on the 18th floor. I think this again is part of the gardens by the bay over here, these enclosed areas there. And that's the Singapore Straits over there. And if you look across the water, that's Indonesia on the other side that you can see. And if I was on the other side, if I was on the actual Marina Bay side of the Marina Bay Sands, we'd be able to see Malaysia the other way. So yeah, that's my little room tour while I'm staying in the Marina Bay. But I am staying here a bit longer. I'm actually moving hotels at the end of the conference to another one. Another nice hotel. And I'm going to be doing a bit of touring of Singapore. So stay tuned for some more videos. Or I may even just stick this on the end of some of the other videos. And just like that, we're back. Yeah, look at all these people here. It's crazy. They're all got their gobs open, trying to make it look like the line is spurting the water into their mouth. There it is. There's a side shot of it, and the Singapore skyline in the background. There's a Fullerton Hotel over there. Alright, well, from here I'll try to condense as much of Singapore into the video as I can. So see you again soon. I'm not filming any sound,
You guys Hulkenberg.
I'm not really good.
Remove your mask.
No.
One.
Hurry up.
Hey guys, here we are in Common Man Roasters in Martin Road in Singapore. Good little cold brew section here on the side, and there's the main roasting station over there, or where the barista makes his coffee. Got a big English breakfast here, says my wife, and I got a Nicaraguan slow pour over again. So yeah, if you're in Singapore, get into Common Man Roasters. We've got a good English breakfast here and some decent coffee as well. Alright, we've just walked past the casino into the shopping centre that's next to the Marina Bay Sands. That's a bit of a tongue twister. No, we just walked into the shopping centre that's tacked on to the Marina Bay Sands, and these people have just jumped in a gondola ride. I don't know how far it goes. I suppose it probably just goes the length of the shopping centre. But all of the shops in here are all high-end designer shops. HW won't be spending any coin in here, let me tell you. Maybe I'll spend some money in one of the coffee shops or cafes. That'd be about it. It's a nice little restaurant cafe above the canal. Look at all the Chinese New Year up hanging off the roof. Year of the Rabbit. Nice flowers. Pretty decent sized shopping mall. It's over several levels. It's over about 3 or 4 different levels. Oh yeah, look, it's not a very long ride at all. It only goes down here under this bridge and turns around in a roundabout area. Yeah, there you go, that's where they turn around there. A few people at cafes watching it go by. It snakes around different ways. It's another wing of the shopping centre heading down that way. And then another wing this way. Got your high-end brands, Dior, Gucci. I've been through here a couple of times since I've been in Singapore, and you don't really see that many people coming in and out of the stores. Even given that it's the weekend of the Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year this weekend. It's Saturday as I'm recording this. There's a lot of Chinese tourists around, but they're not really running in and out of these stores spending a lot of money at the moment. Maybe they'll do it tomorrow on the actual day of the new year. So that's enough of the shopping centre for now, I reckon. I'm going to go see if I can find myself a nectar. Just came up this escalator into the Apple store, which is in this really cool dome out on Marina Bay. Check it out. It's got to get the award for the best looking Apple store in the world, I reckon. You feel like you're gonna just walk into the water because the glass is so clean. But there's the Singapore skyline for you, or part of the Singapore skyline. There is also on the other side over here, there's like what's called Suntec City. There's a few office buildings over there as well. HW is going to be having a drink over at that Fullerton Bay Hotel tonight. That one there, I always love that because it's a bit of the old, the best place to view, I reckon, the Marina Bay Sands Hotel and Casino is from across there back to the Marina Bay. The touristy thing is to go up the top of the Marina Bay Sands and take in the view from the bar up there, but you're essentially looking back at the city. Whereas I think the best way to view the Marina Bay Sands is looking back at it from the other side of the city. But you make up your own mind when you come here. We'll go through this door. Hey buddy. Out into the heat. And they got this little bridge that you can get to the Apple store here as well. Actually looks quite cool on the outside too. So I'm just getting ready to head across to the Gardens by the Bay in a minute, which is a tourist attraction. So we'll get some more shots over there. See you again soon. Here we are at one of the first attractions in Gardens of the Bay, Floral Fantasy. Let's get into it. Does HW look pretty framed in these floral arrangement here? Oh wow, look at these flowers up here moving up and down. Did I mention too that it's air conditioned in here? Beautiful. I wouldn't fancy being in here with no air conditioning. It's quite stunning in here. Wow, look at this bird over here. It's beautiful. I don't know about the pink eggs, but look at this tree man over here. Nice little rain shower area here. HW is too lazy to walk to the next exhibit, which is called the Flower Dome, so I've jumped on this trolley, which Just cruising along with the wind through my hair. See all these suckers are all walking. Yeah. There's the Marina Bay Sands over there. That's where I was staying earlier in the week, and now I've moved to another hotel in the city. That's a cloud forest over there. That lights up later, but seeing we're here, we'll probably go and do it now to get it out of the way. So see you in the dome soon. Oh, inside what's called Flower Fantasy now, or Floral Fantasy. Chinese New Year action there. Oh, here we go. Look, here's the Aussie garden. Cheeky bit of woolly bush. Woolly bush. Woolly bush. There's a bottle tree. I've got to get out of here. We've majority of you seen the Aussie bush before. Let's have a look at this over this ledge over here. I must admit, when I got in here, it's a lot larger than I thought it would be. Test. African garden over here. Got some deer or what sort of animals would they be? Let me think. I don't know all of the wildlife in South Africa, but some sort of deer, or antelope or something. Are they springboks? Springboks that big? I don't know. Does it tell us on the sign? It doesn't tell us. We go up these stairs to what they call the Californian Garden. Let's check this out. Any of you Californians out there, do you recognise any of these plants? Are these really Californian plants? Some blackberries over there. Blackberries native to California? I didn't know that. Cheeky little piccolo cup there. I wonder what's living in there. There's another one. It's probably for little wasps. to keep the caterpillars down. Down over the bay side now. See the bay through the dome there. There's that big Ferris wheel that I filmed. I don't know whether you can see in the distance, but on top of that building just there, there's a massive carved dragon. Looks awesome. Should we do some more Chinese New Year stuff? I'll go on then. Let's go, Rabbitohs! Look at the Marina Bay Sands through the glass. Strangely enough, the locals call the Marina Bay Sands a spaceship. But to me, I've always seen it as a yacht. What do you guys see it as? You get a view from this side as well. It's pretty epic, the construction of this dome. Camera's probably not doing it justice, but it's so high. The structure. We're going to go up the top and see if we can get a picture of that dragon. Ah, here he is. Here's this mad dragon. What a sculpture. That's crazy. Up on the succulents level now. My wife's into these things. She's got a whole bunch of them in bowls and jars and all throughout the house. Mexican plant, that one. There's some oddly shaped ones here. I'm not even going to mention that one. Oh, we're entering into the cloud forest. Oh, this is the one with the Avatar experience. Oh, wow. Test.
You do this and now. You here. What's here? You saw that one. That's down.
A bit of mist in here now, huh? I wonder how you get to the top up there. Got to get up there.
Hi everyone, and anybody who please keep the line flowing. Please keep the line flowing. Please, thank
Bit of an anti-climax this one. Not much up here. A big wooden spider up there. Pretty high up though. Hey guys, HW. We'll come down to Clarke Quay in Singapore this morning because I heard there's the best cheesecake in Singapore down here at a place called Cat and the Fiddle. So I'm just ordering it at the moment. It's a rainy day in Singapore today. I might just quickly walk down to the doors here so that you can see the weather outside. Here we go. So yeah, there's the river at Clarke Quay. And how do I describe this place? This is really, if you're from Sydney, this is very much like a Darling Harbour sort of feel. It's got heaps of shops and restaurants. Now, my sister did warn me that it was mostly restaurants and bars down here. I've come down here at the wrong time of the day because most of the places are closed. So I'll just go back inside. And get back and see if my cheesecake's ready. At the Cat and the Fiddle. Here's some of the delicious cheesecakes on offer. I think I got the New York, and my missus got this Blue Moon blueberry. So now I've got to try to find her so that I can try the cheesecake. Alright, stepped out of the rain on this little bench beside the river. I'm going to try the Cat and the Fiddle cheesecake. Here it is in this little box. See if I can drag it out while I hold on to the camera. There you go. Apparently that's a New York cheesecake. It's a pretty small slice. I'll put my hand there so you can see. Let's give it a try. Yeah, it's quite nice. It was a bit tough to get the fork through because it's still pretty cool. Need to let it warm up a bit. See you again soon. Alright, we've made it to Singapore Botanic Gardens. Because my wife's desperate to see the orchid, or the orchids, because it's the national flower of Singapore apparently. I've just been over to the gift store to get a poncho. And I've secured myself an umbrella because we're going to need it. And I just noticed around the place this morning there's a whole heap of young American guys. So I'm thinking there might be a US ship in town and they're getting around and checking out what they can in how many days that they're in Singapore. Oh, look at these. Look at this rooster over here. Oh, there's a couple of them. There's some more over there. Oh, they're everywhere. I said that's the fountain you can hear in the background. So let's get going and I'll see you over the orchids. Alright, I've just walked up a path that was about 500 metres Up to the entrance of the National Orchid Garden. Let's get in there. Alright, first cab off the rank out of the enclosure back there is this delightful fountain. Now, I'm no gardener, so I'm not going to be able to tell you what all of these orchids are called. Oh, there's a tag up there. Maybe that'll tell me what it is. Oh, can you read that? I can't even pronounce it. Hey, move out of the way. Look at these tiny little orchids. They're all up and down these archways. Wow, look at the leaves on this. Another cheeky archway. Wow, look how bright those flowers are there. Must be some sort of birds of paradise or something. Or maybe not. Actually, go back and look at the tag and it might tell me what it is. Is there a tag on it? Nah. It's a waste of time. Oof. Coming into this enclosure called the Cool House, and walking from outside in here was like walking into a fridge in a meat locker. Some nice ferns around. I wonder why these have to have such cool temperature. There must be some Australian ferns in here that are in the cooler parts of the country, like Tasmania and stuff. Taxidermists. Oh, I'm going to give up on that. Wow, there's 500 species of this particular orchid. Pleurothallus. Draculas. Dracula's the dragon. They mimic mushrooms. Where are they? Mustn't be any in bloom at the moment. Wow, here's some impressive looking ones. Beautiful. Look like a bunch of butterflies just sitting together on a branch. This beautiful little oasis down here, there's all mist. I don't know whether you can see it in the camera, but there's all mist being released here over the top. Beautiful crystal clear water coming down the waterfall. Lovely little oasis. We're coming to what's called the mist enclosure now. Get up on these stairs. So actions to be had up here. Get caught on the tree. And here's some more orchids that are potted. You can hear some sort of bird chirping off in the background. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Yeah. These plants just here, I've been told, are air plants. Don't require any water. Get all of their requirements out of the air. And normally it'd have a white orchid on it, but they're not in bloom at the moment. Inside an orchid garden now where there's orchids or plants named after different heads of state and VIPs. This one's named after Kamala Harris from the US. It's an odd looking plant. Let's see how else we got. Indian PM, Narendra Modi, or Narendra Modi. Margaret Thatcher. Jacinda Ardern. Kiwi Prime Minister, or the ex-Kiwi Prime Minister. She resigned yesterday. We have the Angela Merkel. What else have we got? Yeah, there's a bunch of people I don't recognise.
Go see what?
A whole bunch of tourists walking right on my heels, so get out of the way of them. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people I just don't recognise. They must be local. Xi Jinping, this one. Looks very similar to the Kamala Harris one. Lee Kuan Yew, one of the founders of Singapore. I recognise that name. Ban Ki-moon. That's again a similar plant to those other politicians I mentioned. Oh, this nice white one is Princess Diana. It's a nice looking one. It's a nice little area in here with orchids. Test, 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 test. Test, 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 test. Test. And inside this bird cage looking thing. Nice purple hue, those ones. Look at this, pineapple.
See? Pineapple.
Hey guys, we made it into the long bar at the Raffles Hotel. That's what we've come to have, the famous Singapore Sling. I'm sort of stuck behind the staircase here, but it'll give you a little bit of the long bar. See the fans up the top? The old days. I'll take a film of the bar when I walk past later, but now we'll order the slings and wait for them to arrive. Get the big bag of peanuts to munch on while you're here. And then the tradition to chuck them on the ground. So yeah, let's wait for the slings to arrive. I don't know whether you can see through there, but that green thing. Oh, here comes the cocktails. Thank you. Yeah, I was saying before, I don't know if you can see through there, but there's a machine there that shakes a bunch of cocktails at the same time, and he just turns the wheel and shakes them. Let's see if I can give you a look at the rest of the bar. Can you see that? We enjoy this Singapore Sling now. Did you see that queue when we walked out? I'm glad I didn't have to put up with that. Here's the rest of the Raffles Hotel, by the way. Still the rain's coming down. There's lots of nice little bars and restaurants inside the Raffles Hotel, and then of course there's the rooms as well. And here's another look at the people, the punters are lining up to green and have their Singapore Sling. Down onto the street level, I'll end the video here. Waiting for our train to arrive to take us on the Singapore Zoo night safari.
It is our pleasure to welcome you. Look above you. The red buttons are the emergency buzzers. Please press them should you require any assistance. Thank you.
Lions typically comprises 1 or 2 males, 2 to 3 females, and several young. Lions rely heavily on tactical hunting approaches, for they lack the speed of cheetahs and the stealth of leopards. Lions have to work as a team to bring down larger prey such as buffaloes. Asiatic lions used to be found across India and the Middle East, but the natural habitat is disappearing. Now they are restricted to a very tiny area of India, in the northwestern part of the country, in Gujarat. The few that remain in the wild today are found in a wildlife preserve in the Gir Forest Sanctuary. They currently exist in the wild only as a small single population. A single event like a large forest fire could cause them to be extinct. Here at Night Safari, we are proud to have successfully bred our lions as part of a global effort to sustain the population of these species under human care.
I couldn't get it out properly.
Lions aren't native to Singapore. Maybe the prince saw a strange, unknown animal and assumed it was a lion. What he really saw remains a tantalizing mystery.
Well, guess you're very, very lucky. The lion now roaring. Why do lion roar? The lion roar to mark its territory and to refrain other lion to stay away. That's why the lion roar. Everybody, you're very, very lucky.
Did you get that? Yeah,
I got it. Couldn't finish my trip in Singapore without coming to Sushiro, a big sushi store in Singapore. As you can see, you got your standard sushi train going around, but what you can also do is you can order what you want from the tablet here, and it gets delivered personally to you up here. So I'm gonna have a look to see what I can eat and order some delicious sushi. See if I can give you another look throughout the joint. Pretty busy joint. See you again soon. Alright, I secured myself my first couple of bits of sushi. I must admit I'm finding it a bit difficult to navigate the menu. It's all over the place on the iPad, but I'm getting the hang of it. Getting through it now. We've ordered some beef udon soup here. I've already smashed these 4 plates. Got some green tea. And there's my wife's beef udon soup there that she's ordered. And I need to get back on this iPad and order some more. So, our Singapore adventures come to an end. And we're next door to Terminal 1 in Changi Airport in the famous Jewel shopping centre. There's got a bit of Disney themed action going on. Just heading towards the famous fountain now. There she blows. Look at that whirlpool up the top. And then it falls down into the whirlpool down the bottom, or the corresponding whirlpool. All the punters snapping away, getting their Instagram shots. People sitting around enjoying a rest. Trying to navigate all of the people, and you got these fountains that extend down the sides of the dome or the building that we're in. Oh, there's a monorail up there, look. Choo choo. I think that monorail takes you between the different terminals. Somewhere in here's a fun park as well. It's pay to get entry into there, and look, HW doesn't really feel like jumping around on nets and slippery slides before my flight, so I can only give it a miss. These punters love getting their photos next to the Disney characters. So as I said before, my wife copped a bit of rain while we were here, so we spent a lot of time in restaurants and cafes and shopping malls, and so we were a bit sick of all the shopping malls that were connected to the city. So we've come to Terminal 1 and Jewel early today so we can spend a bit of time in here just checking out the features, the fountain and just this indoor dome, and then again we'll have something to eat again and something to drink, and then we'll head over to the terminal and get checked in for our flight. And that's just come out of the Jewel Dome now. Now I've got to look for the wife. Check out these toilets. I noticed a few of these while I've been in Singapore. They're like a fancy bidet. They shoot water, a water jet, up your jet's cracker to give you a wash. And oh, it's got a dryer as well.